guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm KarinaJoelle if you're new here. If you're not new here, I'm still KarinaJoelle. So today we created this orange, blue, hints of yellow look using the James Charles Morphe palette with a little assist from the Alamar Cosmetics palette. So if you want to see how I created this look and you want to try it out yourself, just continue watching. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on the next one, but enjoy this video. Alright, welcome to a close-up of my eye. So for the first step, we are going to locate our concealer. So the first step we're going to do is take the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealer, plop it all over the eye, hide those gross grown out hairs, and taking a flat brush, just gonna press it all down. What I'm actually going to do is add another small little bit of concealer just to make sure that the lid is very tacky for the shade we're going to use because it tends to spread. I just want to make sure it'll stick down nicely. So we're going to take a little just brush, and I'm going to take from the Morphe in James Charles palette, I'm going to take this shade right here. I'm going to take a little flat brush to get into these smaller places, like into the crease. Really pack that pigment. And what I'm going to do on this eye that I forgot to do on this eye, because it's a newer technique where I've been kind of winging it out almost, and I've just completely forgot on this one, so I kept it rounded. I'm going to try and bring it out on this eye and hope it works a little bit better. Cool. And then what I'm going to do next is take this fluffy, this is a Luxie small tapered blending brush, and I'm going to take with the large pan burnt orange shade and just pack that above the blue. Now I'm not working on blending it out, I'm working on packing the color above. So, and I'm actually going to take this Glamour Dolls brush that's like a little pointy head and just get into the inner corner area where the fat brush couldn't fit. And then slowly using this brush, I'm just going to begin running over where the two shades meet. Then I'm going to take this, well, semi-clean, it was clean before I did this eye, and just run it over those two zones. Now I'm not too worried about it getting messy over here because we're just going to do our face next, but I'm taking, with no new product, the shade that, the brush we took the blue on, and just working on the blending to get those two to work together. And then taking a separate little flat brush, I'm going to pick up the yellow shade from the palette and do the same and just stamp it above the orange. And then taking a clean little blending brush and go over where the two meet. And then actually going into the Alamar Cosmetics little palette, I'm going to take the shade Veradero. It's a beautiful like blue. Just thought it would look gorgeous. And how I'm going to apply it is I'm going to take this little Morphe brush. It's a Morphe 508. And I'm going to wet it with my Mario Badescu spray. And I'm just going to get in the palette. You can see that. Just going to go in the palette, take a little bit at a time, and place it over the blue. Alright, I'm going to go wet my beauty blender so we can move on to the rest of the face. Alright, so I'm just going to take a little baby wipe and clear up the little bit of blue that got everywhere. Try not to mess with the makeup too much. Tell you, this eye sheds so much compared to this one. I kind of look crazy with like one really beautiful eye and then one kind of just like their eye. And then I'm going to go in with my current favorite primer. It's the Cover FX Blurring Primer. Alright, then I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution stick in the shade F7 and just throw it all over my face. And then just going over my face with the Beauty Blender to make sure it's all pushed into the skin. I find that I like the way it applied a little bit better with, as far as the brush goes, by like just kind of bouncing it instead of dragging it. It shouldn't drag on your skin, so I guess that makes sense. And then of course going back in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. And then just going over where I concealed, I'm going to put my Maybelline Fit Me powder and just take my beauty blender and just lightly apply some powder. Then of course this eye is transferred to the top of my lid, which is awesome. That's the risk you get with shimmer shadows. They just do that and betray you. All your hard work down the gutter, time and time again. Let's finish up the lower lash line. Thinking I'll just go in with the orange and the yellow shade. Let's find a hopefully clean pencil. And then just going in with the orange shade from the James Charles palette on a like flat little pencil, flat little eyeliner brush. Just gonna pack this shade in there. I'm just gonna do like the outer edge of my eye. And then taking the brush we put the yellow on and a little bit more of that color and just blending it out. Because of the fallout or some of the shade, the blue shimmer just, I'm gonna say leaking, but that's not it, but just, yeah, I guess fallout. It's kind of made my under eye a little bit blue, so it's coming off a little bit green. It is what it is. And then for the sake of my sanity, I'm gonna throw some mascara on and throw on the other eyelash, so that's done. I'll be right back. Alright, 2 lashes on. I threw a little bit more orange under my eye to try and offset the green going on, but I don't know how well that worked. Let us bronze. So, let's see, what shade do we want to use? I'm going to take this lovely, fluffy little blush brush and my matte bronzer from NYX. Gonna bounce in there lightly and just kind of warm up the skin. And for blush, I'm going to take this Note blush in the shade Desert Rose. It's a beautiful little, you can't see how coral it is on camera. It looks very mauve here. That's a bummer. Just going to take it with the same brush and a little bit on the nose, because I don't know why, but why not? Maybe around the forehead. Go crazy. And then for highlight today, I'm going to use my personal favorite highlighter that they really need to come out in a single pan. It's the Champagne shade from the James Charles palette. Taking my telescopic mascara, do my bottom lashes. So I'm going to take the NYX Lingerie lipstick in the shade, I think this is Push Up, and just gonna then taking my finger, I'm just gonna blot it out. Helps it make it look a little bit softer. And over top of that, I'm gonna put NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. Center it. Gloss always just makes you go. Alright, and of course we need some setting spray, which is somewhere. Going to, of course, complete the look with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Doesn't taste that good. Alright, and this is today's finished look. How do you like it? It's transferring a little bit, the glitter part, but what can you do? I had a blast filming this. I really like the way the look turned out. It's very striking and I enjoy it. I do think that I probably got the idea from like a Kim Kardashian thing. I think she did something similar to this, or her makeup artist did at least. But, you know, I think the blue and orange just play beautifully together. Let me know if you decide to do a look similar to this. Of course, as I've probably said this before, this is an amazing palette. I love it very much and I use it all the time. I think I used it in my last video. That's probably annoying. I'll use a different palette next time. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you want to see next from me. And I will see you guys in a few days. Bye.